So Microsoft usually, before publishing their programs, will a check on it to ensure that you're not downloading something that's nasty. Um, so Microsoft is usually pretty good about it. But if you're downloading something, let's say from the Google Play Store, and you don't have anything on your phone, Lookout Security, something along those lines that actually will go and check. You may have something running on your phone right now that could be taking up resources because it could be running something in the background. Absolutely. So one of the things that we should talk about are the different types of countermeasures that we can employ with the incidents that you may network. So let's just take a look at these here and see what's going on. One of the things that you can look into is if it's an executable, is it an organization that has been approved? So to me, what that means is that, do you trust the organization? If a system has been infected and you reboot the machine, that's a good chance that it may end up going into a rootkit. And if it does that, then you may be in big trouble because of that. So usually what the recommendation is, do not reboot the system if it's been infected. Let's see if we can go ahead and clean it somehow without it going into the boot sector of the hard disk. Obviously, as security practitioners, we want to make sure that we stay on top of any of the latest threats that are out there. Any type of things that are in the news, we need to make sure we use valid sources to do that. Anything that you're going to be putting into your computer or computing, USBs, DVDs, CDs, whatever, you definitely want to check and make sure that it scans it prior to allowing it to do anything to interact with the input-output of your system. We talked about pop-up blockers throughout the week, and to be sure that the pop-up blockers are turned on and that you have some sort of personal firewall, like firewall in a lot of cases. Usually you can set up sort of schedule on machines to do a defrag or scan the registry or disk cleanup, and that will help immensely with performance. So keep that in mind. If you're running, XP or 7 or 10 or 2016 server, you definitely should turn on the Windows firewall to that and let it block things because it will do a good job with blocking many attacks. Microsoft stays right on top of that. And in a lot of cases, if you antivirus, it should be run at least once a week, because it will go through and check any type of spyware or adware that you have running on there. And if a file, an interesting one, if a file has more than one type of extension, so if it's showing as a .com or a .exe or a PHP file or different types of extensions, then you just need to go ahead and block those. And these techniques for countermeasures can come in handy through security awareness training. And what we're starting to see more and more is that people are communicating through some sort of instant messaging program. Like for us and many of our customers that are using the Microsoft 365, we use Teams, and Teams natively check for any type of issues with those files and block it on the fly. But a lot of other instant messaging programs will allow you to actually just push files back and forth, and that may not be favorable if something gets inside your organization and infects your entire company. So those are just some of the different types of countermeasures that we typically will see when dealing with viruses and worms.